Hey there, it's Elizabeth, and welcome back. This is a journal I have been working on, and I finally finished it. So, some of you had asked that I do like a flip through when I'm done so you can see it all finished. So, this is it, and this is just organza ribbon that I had, and there are three signatures that I sewed in on the spine, and the ribbon I just stuck through the threads here just to keep it in place. Let's see, so you just open it up and the ribbon stays on the book at least. So this is just a die cut on the front, and I usually just leave the front cover blank without too much embellishment so that the person receiving it can do whatever they want to the front of the book, title it any way they wish, and all of that. The back, I have on here a little tag that says homemade with love with my initials and the year on it. And let's go inside. So on the inside, I have, this is like washi tape, I guess, like border tape that I had gotten from the Dollar Tree. These again are just die cuts, and this here is a pocket that I will put my little note to my girlfriend in. And then this is the beginning of the first signature. If you look up at the top, excuse me, there's Fred. There are three signatures sewn in here. Each signature has 7 pages folded, which means that there are 14 pages in each signature, and then front and back, of course, would give you 28 pages front and back. And then with 3 signatures, that would be 3 times 80, 84, I think. Math is not my strong suit. Okay, so in the front, I did all the signatures pretty much the same. So here's the first signature. Then in here is a little tuck spot here. And I know my girlfriend loves to spend time with her mom, so I stuck that in there. It's just a little journaling card. And I inked everything. I inked all the pages. I inked all the tip-ins. I inked all the envelopes, everything. So that goes in there. And then this opens up here to be a little journaling spot here. And also I wanted to mention too that in the previous video, I go through all of like the materials that I used in the book. And I will also link at the bottom some of the people that have inspired me to make journals in the first place. Lots of good inspiration on YouTube, so look for those. These in here, this is like a paper clip, a little paper clip that I had made a few years ago actually, with buttons and some little bit of twine, and on the back is just the, to cover up, it's a little piece of paper. So I made those and added those in. And then these were made with the envelope punch board, and I inked everything. And then inside, I just have a bunch of like little goodies that she can use either in her Fobonichi or in this book here. So I'll put that back in later. Added some doilies. These are coffee stained doilies just for fun. And then I also did these little tickets. These are handmade tickets just out of cardstock, and they were coffee dyed and then stamped on. So that goes in there. And then glued some die cuts on some of the pages, stamped on some of the pages. Some are blank pages, and then some are gridded pages. Put some little banners here. These are just scrapbook paper, and they're not tuck spots. They're just glued in. So plenty of room, I hope, for journaling and whatever she wants to do with it. And then more graph paper here, another doily, some stickers that I used. Here's another little pocket that I made, and then you lift it up and there's more journaling, more stamping. These are some little cards. These are called, I got these online, they're called Postcards from God. And they're faith-based little cards that I print out on my printer, and they're just little journaling spots. And again, I've inked everything. These are from Ephemera's Vintage Garden, and I had these just in my stash. And I'm not really sure where I got these from. These are just little mason jars. Whoops. That again, I inked up, and she can use them as little journaling spots. And then this little pocket to hold them. So here's some more, graph paper. This is, more banners. These are not tuck spots. I wanted to leave as much room for journaling as I could. This is the center of the signature. And then a little bit more stamping here, more journaling areas, another banner. And then here's another little tuck spot. Again, with some stamping, more journaling space here, and then some faith-based cards, more Ephemera's Vintage Garden, and a mason jar cutout. This is just scrapbook paper on the other side of the doily, more journaling spots, banners, and more stamping and little die cuts, and scrapbook paper, another doily. And then this, I believe, yep, this is the end of the signature. So in here are a bunch of little cards for journaling spots and whatnot. Again, from Ephemera's Vintage Garden, I just have had these in my stash, and they worked really well with the paper. Here's another little journaling spot with some stamping on it, and that's the end of the signature. So that's the whole signature. And within the signature, there are what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 pockets with journaling cards and whatnot. And yeah. And doilies and scrapbook paper and graph paper. And so all of the next signatures, the next 2 signatures are the same. Sticker here, and they basically go the same way. Another tuck spot with journaling cards. More journaling on this side, another envelope with more ephemera in it, attached with a little button embellishment paper clip. And then this is the last signature here, same thing, more a tuck spot with more tags in it, another little journaling spot here, another envelope with ephemera. And then this here is an extra envelope that I had with more ephemera in it, and another bigger paper clip with a button on it that I had made years ago. But yeah, these are all the same. Each of the signatures has the same thing in them. The little tuck spots, the little pockets, the little journaling cards. And so that's how it came out. That's the completed journal. And this is what it looks like when it's closed. This is what it looks like from the top. This is what it looks like without it being tied together. And this is what it looks like from the side. This is what it looks like on the back. And this is what it looks like with the sewing of the signatures in it. So I hope you enjoyed that. And I hope my girlfriend enjoys it. I had a lot of fun making it. I don't make journals very often, but I do enjoy making them when I do. So yeah, that's it. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you all have a wonderful day and a wonderful week or a wonderful weekend. Catch you later. Thanks again.